Here's something I don't often say, but AI has gone too far. Look at this. So I don't know this person. I assume they work for our company. _ Taylor K-A-Y Elliott _ from Rochester, Minnesota. And it's an iHeart thing. And it says, iHeart Talent delivers 360 influence. And it's a picture of me. And it says, broadcast, podcast, social, live events, all this. The two pictures they use of me, grab my phone. One of them, I don't have glasses on, so it's just an AI-generated version in the small corner.
Oh, that is not you. I would know right away that is not you.
Whoa, that is not you.
That's weird.
I mean, from far
All
away.
you have to do is get a picture of me from the internet. You don't even have to AI.
Wait, what the? Wait, who? And the person at the bottom.
That's what I'm saying. The person at the bottom.
It looks like Elon Musk.
Wow.
You do not want that, do you?
All you have to do is go and take one off Instagram. Mm-hmm. That's bizarre. Huh? I just saw it. It popped up. They tagged me. That's not even me. And that's fine to use me as an example inside the company for whatever you're using, because that's what. That's bizarre. Yeah, hey, AI's gone too far.
That is really weird, because there's lots of photos of you everywhere. So yeah.
Okay, let's go around the room. Amy.
So the glove had no evidence of anything.
Yeah, the Nancy Guthrie glove.
The Nancy Guthrie glove. Yeah, no DNA matches on the glove. Nothing. So does that mean no matches in their database? Because, like, is there DNA on it, or that means there was just no
What
DNA
I took
found?
from it was that there were no matches to anyone in the government database. I could be wrong, but you would think there'd be some kind of DNA on a glove if it's found somewhere, like somebody.
Unless they had a glove, and then they put their hand in the glove.
I was thinking that it was DNA from anything they found inside the house. Got DNA from in the house, and then DNA on the glove did not match.
Oh, I thought they were looking for inside the glove, not so yeah, maybe there's not on either. But speaking of the glove, what I really wanted to talk about was the neighbor. Have y'all seen the neighbor on the news? He's bald, kind of has a little goatee situation. Okay, so he has a ring on his hand that's like a big, I don't even know what kind of ring, but just maybe it has some diamonds, but it's like a big chunky type ring. And I came across these videos where people are like, if you look at the hand at the doorbell cam, it looks like there's a ring inside the glove, like an outline that's happening. And now they're saying we need to be paying attention to the neighbor.
I feel like people are coming up with theories now because they got a little heat on a couple of videos they made early, and now they know that people are going to come to them for this. And so now they're just coming up with any theory they could possibly make that's going to get views.
Okay, but I have a next thing about the neighbor. Apparently, he was one out of the gate that wanted to be on camera and doing interviews, and that was said, I think we need to take a look at the son-in-law.
Oh, the neighbor's the one that put him in that direction?
This is just what I saw. So I'm not trying to I just am like, golly, yeah, to your point, Bobby, there's so many people like sleuths, and they're making all kinds of videos and whatnot and putting together their own theories. And that's just one that I came across yesterday where I was like, interesting. And you know how sometimes when people commit a crime, they show up to the crime scene and they want to be a part of the news.
That's happened occasionally. I don't think most, but yes, it's a story when they do. But again, I think it's people who then they feel like they have to put something on social media.
Oh no, this guy had a cowboy hat on. He seemed pretty legit.
And because they have to, and they may not have anything, they are making stuff up as possibilities so they can continue to get views.
Yeah, maybe.
I think that's what's falling into our algorithm a bunch about this. But yeah, from what I took from it, there was no matching DNA that the government had that matched anybody in the system. The couple theories, I think that theory number one is what I felt early on, and I think probably is, the old Occam's razor. Remember that?
Yeah.
Which is?
I'm thinking.
You said yeah.
I do. I know Occam's razor because we've talked about it on the show before.
We have.
And even before we talked about it, I had just seen somebody post about it. Help me.
Whatever the simplest solution, it's probably that.
That's it.
So I think it's probably somebody
probably
was robbing the house. It's just a robbery.
Oh.
Old lady lived there by herself. She saw them, took her, killed her.
That is just quite the ordeal.
Okay, but where is she?
No, but I think that's the.
But
why
go? But if you're gonna go rob a house, you go from robbery to murder, and
if you get caught, probably, yeah.
No, tie her up.
Okay, that's worse.
What?
No, just
Amy,
tell her.
You just no, and then tell her. No, she's
Tell her.
seen you.
torture her?
No.
Like, what are you talking
No,
about?
tell her.
Male body parts back to the family.
Threaten her. Like if you say anything.
Listen, I don't know what someone would be thinking in that situation because I'm not in that situation. But I would think that's how a lot of those murders happen during burglaries is they get discovered while burglarizing. Not that they're going in thinking they're going to kill.
Mm-hmm.
But if someone comes and threatens the burglar then feels like their life's in danger, so they kill back. So
and then what? Take the body somewhere and
it's just
dump
like
it?
they're probably all looking at each other. Or if it's one guy, you think it's one guy?
Probably if it was a burglary, yeah, one or two at most. If it was again, I don't know anything, but I'm saying if we're Occam's razoring it, that's what it is. Secondly, I never even thought about it being close enough to Mexico to go down to Mexico and then hold a hostage there because we're not going to be able to go into buildings there.
Is it right there? Tucson?
Well,
it's close enough.
Okay.
Right?
I didn't even think about that.
Let's see.
So are you guys taking out the chance of kidnappers for a ransom idea?
I don't know anything, so I'm not taking out anything. But
like
Tucson is 64 miles north of the U.S.-Mexico border.
Whoa, that's close.
So you're looking at an hour.
That's close. Didn't realize.
But how'd they get across?
Well, that's easy.
It's
Getting
probably
across
easier
is
to
easy.
go into Mexico
Absolutely.
than it is to come back.
100%.
Let's go to our Mexican friends here, Mike and Eddie.
Yeah, they don't really check you going in.
It's just coming back.
They don't ask any questions.
Okay.
They don't even say, "Do you have a old lady?"
I thought now you had to show your
Have you
passport.
abducted anyone?
I mean, back in the day, I knew.
Well, you
it
may have
was
to show
easy,
your passport.
But that's easy.
They're not going to check your car, right?
What
if you're
before
going
you
in?
take her away? You're like, hey, we need to. Where's your passport?
No, she'll be in the trunk.
Oh.
Yeah, going in, they don't search you. Coming back, they search you.
Yeah.
I thought that they're
And
like, sit up straight, behave. Here's your passport.
Act like nothing ever happened. No, I would think that if they were doing that, she's probably incapacitated. Which is even tied up. And again, I'm not even trying to be dark.
That does not seem like the simplest.
Occam's razor.
But it's only, I think it's second, though.
Are there cameras at the entry points to each in and out of the country?
Yeah,
Oh,
but if you don't
100%,
see an old lady sitting in a passenger seat, which you wouldn't, she would probably be in a trunk.
And I'm sure you would go through every single one in that timeline. Like, all right, let's see who crossed the border at this time.
Also,
That's probably why they were
weird
like,
to
it
be
could take
like
years.
creating content right now on things that possibly happened that's super tragic. But this has been in the news so much, you're going, how have they not found the person if it is what we thought it was, a simple abduction based on how much money that the person's family member had, which is kind of what we were led to believe because old people don't get kidnapped. They just don't. Like very rarely do old people get kidnapped, and if they do, it's usually because they want a ransom or there's some other motive behind it. So I have no knowledge of this other than what I'm seeing, but if you were like bet money on it, I would bet it's probably a burglary.
Did you see Savannah's husband show up? And
Where'd he show up to?
Just
First time outside.
He hasn't.
Yeah,
He hadn't been to Tucson. I guess he was staying back home with his family, with his kids, and so they got him at the airport, landed in Tucson, and like people are just like he's barely getting there. Like,
Nah,
Well,
you
they
never
have
know the
children.
dynamic of a
right?
family.
Exactly.
And also, the internet sucks.
Everyone has a comment.
But even if 1% of people felt that way, it's going to feel like a ton because as many people are watching this, 1% feels like everybody. So 99% of people could be like, of course, he's with his family. And they're making internal decisions based on their family dynamic and what's healthiest for them. But if it's 1%, it's still going to feel like a ton because as something grows larger, that 1% seems bigger. Most people aren't even commenting on stuff. They're just watching. But yeah, that's still nothing. I did see where the sheriff, maybe yesterday, day before, I don't know. It's like, this could be years.
Mm-hmm.
So that would mean possibly, in their mind, that it's not an abduction for ransom.
So it's just find her, and it could take years to find her.
Like
If
her or
ever.
her body.
Well, if it's years, it's going to be her body. They're not going to keep her alive.
Because again, her
She's
medication.
she's also 84 or something. Man. So there's that.
It's just, are you guys waking up every day and just being like, all right, is there an update today?
I don't think about it. I don't
You
think about it
don't?
much.
I do.
I wake up and I'm like, how is she still missing?
I do think that once it pops back into my feed, yeah, I wonder what's mostly in your feeds now. Mine, it's crazy Jeffrey Epstein stuff. Because I can't believe they just said we're not releasing the rest of the files. It's a ton of Razorback basketball right now. So, like tonight we play Alabama, and it's a big game for us. We're on the road, 3.5-point underdogs, so we're not expected to win. So I get all the information about that. I follow Jake's takes. He's my new favorite influencer.
Who's Jake?
He's just a dude, I don't know, a dude from Arkansas. Do you ever see Jake's takes?
Oh, I think I'm thinking of a different Jake's takes.
No, Jake just gets on and says crap about Arkansas. It's funny. and every once in a while he branches out into other parts of sports. Yeah, I do a lot of Jake's takes in my feed. But
you know what I get a lot of? I get a lot of, and I've gotten it for weeks now, is Bad Bunny. People like Puerto Ricans or like, people from Brazil watching the Super Bowl and them just reacting to Bad Bunny, like the camera on them. I get so many videos of those, and every time I get goosebumps. When he announces their country, they're just like, yeah, he said our country.
Or the family that's related to the taco truck that was in the Super Bowl. Okay, so as part of his setup, there was like the trees, and then he had different, like the people getting married, and then the little boy at the TV. So there was a food truck.
Yes.
And that's an actual food truck vendor.
That's cool.
And that's blown up and is really popular. And I saw a video of their family like watching, and they like were freaking out. It was really cool.
Lunchbox, what is your story?
Yeah, sorry, I'm out of Cardi B news. Nothing going on there. So we'll go to another celebrity, Shia LaBeouf.
I saw Cardi B news.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Did you miss on that, Lunchbox?
On the Cardi B
Hey,
beat?
Google Cardi B because there's news about her that just came out.
Oh, boy. Let me see. Cardi B.
Call your contacts.
No. Whoa.
Yeah.
Wait,
exactly.
what? Hold
yeah,
on.
Go ahead.
Guys, we are back on Cardi B news. There is breaking news out of the Cardi B camp. Ray, hit the breaking news clip. Cardi B plans to remove some of her butt implants after tour. Whoa!
Lunchbox, how did you miss this?
It just came out 2 hours ago, dude. I missed it. I looked last night for Cardi B, and I didn't see anything, and wow. Wow!
Oddly, I got that in my feed. I think because he covers it so much. Yeah, you gonna be okay?
That's crazy. Why would she take it out?
Probably health concerns. I don't know. I mean, why would someone remove?
I mean, probably just a decision she made where she doesn't like it anymore. It could be a doctor's advising her to, or maybe just her own choice.
Could it be annoying? Like to have a big butt?
I don't know.
Could be. I don't know.
She got him when she was younger. She paid $800 in a basement.
Okay, well,
Oh,
that's
she got him
why.
like that. Yeah,
So
that probably
maybe-
doesn't feel safe.
yeah.
I think that just.
I see
answers
the
that
doctors
question.
not liking that.
Wow.
Yeah.
You can do Shia LaBeouf story too, Lunchbox.
Yeah, so then
We got a clip too, so you can throw to it.
so this guy, he was down in New Orleans at Mardi Gras, and he got in a fight and got arrested for assaulting two people.
They charge us crazy on that, bro. Happened. Stay down.
Shia LaBeouf getting into a fight to me is water is wet.
Like it just,
Yeah.
It just happens.
But it was weird because he got arrested. He went in front of a judge and everything, and then he gets out of jail, and he runs 2 miles back to the the next day to wherever the parades are happening, and he goes into a store and buys new clothes and starts partying again.
Mardi Gras.
Also, water's wet. You know.
Yeah, but I feel like he's a sad individual. I feel like he has some problems.
Yeah, he's definitely
I felt
going
that
through
for a long
something.
time. Yeah.
I mean, he was sober for a few years. That's why it was surprising to me.
Is he? And he's not sober.
Not anymore.
Man, and the whole idea of like him getting in trouble for battery is weird to me because the videos I see, he's getting his butt kicked.
Right. That's what's really weird. It's like he's getting beat up, but he's charged with battery. I don't know how that works.
Well, do we know if the other people were charged too?
Well, if you start it though,
He headbutted a guy.
yeah, if you start it and then you
Yeah.
get beat up, you still get the charge. So
So he must have gotten a headbutt in, but man, he was getting beat up when I saw him.
He
if
also
you're drunk
tweeted.
and you're tweet away.
Free me.
He tweeted "free me."
You know what? Then I say free him.
From jail?
Justice for Shia.
Yeah, it was like 6 hours ago. He tweeted it.
If you're drunk and you get beat up, does it hurt less?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, but then probably the next day it probably hurts real bad.
Yeah. You don't feel anything.
So
dude.
you go longer and harder if you're drunk, if you're getting beat up, because it doesn't really feel like what a normal beat up would be.
I've
Right.
never gotten beaten up, but I will say a long time ago, I fell and they had pictures of me and I had like blood on my face. And the next morning, I'm like, I don't know what that is. Like, I don't remember any of that happening.
It is true, though. You watch a fight, like if you go to a bar and it's like drunk people, they just keep going. Even though they're getting their butt kicked, they keep up and they keep going back at the person. It's like, do you not realize how bad you're getting beat up? But I guess they don't.
Probably not. There's a lot you don't
and
realize
adrenaline.
when you're drunk.
Adrenaline and drunk and
You don't know what's going on.
Eddie.
Yeah, so I told you guys I did a Waymo in San Francisco and my whole adventure of it.
Which is?
It's a driverless taxi, driverless Uber, whatever they call it, a robo taxi. Guys, they're close. They're so close to, I saw on the news, like maybe a couple weeks away from it getting in Nashville.
In certain parts of Nashville.
And I think you guys are going to love it.
I have no problem with it. I think it's safer than human driving.
No, I know. And even when I was in it, it's not the car. It's not the robo car. It's everyone around it. Like, it doesn't see someone telling it, like, go ahead, you go. Or, like, stop because something's there.
Can I ask you a question?
I mean?
I hate to stop you, but
Yeah.
the bad accident that you were in when you were working news.
Oh, yeah.
How did that happen?
Do you still remember that?
How did that happen?
Yeah, this guy was...
You were in a news van.
And I was in the middle lane trying to turn left, right? So I was waiting for the traffic to go. And then there was, like, 2 lanes, right? And the guy in the lane closest to me stopped and said, hey, go ahead, man, you're good.
What happened?
And so I was like, thank you. And I went, didn't see a big 18-wheeler. Boom, he popped me in the other lane. T-boned.
I think it's better if we don't watch for people going, hey, you go ahead and go, because stuff that happens too.
But I'm telling you, like, when they were trying to direct traffic, it was not going well. Like, the Uber's like,
But how often is there traffic being directed? Like, that's
school
rare.
zones.
I think that'll probably improve. But again, and there are instances where a Waymo hits a car or a person, or a Tesla driver hits a car or a person. But there are 10 million instances a day where drivers are hitting people because drivers are texting,
correct,
driving
distracted
completely.
Yeah.
I think if every car were driverless, there'd be no accidents.
Boom, I'm for that.
But you can't be for that
I don't like this transition phase.
unless you're for the transition, because it's going to be a transition as well. It'll never be fully either. But if you're for it, then you have to be for this odd transition part, because it's never going to go 0 to 100%.
Right.
It's going to go. It's like electric cars. You know, there's a couple on the road. There's 3% on the road, 7% on the road.
Can we do like bike lanes, like the Waymo lane?
You pay more money in taxes to build
A Waymo
traffic
lane?
lanes. Yeah.
It just feels like
We
us
do
with
have
them.
that kind of, though, on highways, which is the carpool lane
HOV.
in some places. Yeah.
Or there's going to be the underground thing with Teslas.
Yeah, in Vegas they have that only Teslas can do now.
What is this?
Elon
Underground road?
Musk and his I think it's his boring, they can come called Boring. Mike, if you look that up.
The Boring Company.
Yeah, they have underground that only Teslas can go into.
Oh.
But again, you need a lot of money and a lot of yeses from a lot of cities to make that happen.
Which Tesla's like going, I don't know, like up and down. Like you don't drive your own Tesla down there.
Correct.
There's Teslas down there.
Oh,
So you
so
go
it's like a
down and
subway
you get
system.
in and you're going to get from point A to point B way faster
That's
because you're
cool.
not going to be in any traffic.
They're supposed to be building one here
Yeah.
to the airport.
They've been trying for a while. I've
Yeah.
been watching them have the meetings or to see the news stories about it. I'm very much for every car being driverless, because if every car is driverless, you're going to have far less accidents.
Same.
I
love it.
think if mid cars, I think you're going to have far less accidents in general with driverless, because I think drivers are often distracted. You guys know how I feel about just the 2 yellow lines keeping us off from killing each other. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen.
I'm starting to think of that now when I'm on the road. I'm like, this is crazy.
I think about that all the time. It freaks me out now. I'm
Yes.
like, man, he's so right about this.
There's 2 yellow lines, and that's the only thing keeping us alive, that people have agreed that we're not going to cross those yellow lines.
Yep.
That's all. It's just an agreement. It's a social contract with people you don't even know that they're going to stay on their side of the yellow lines. There's not even a barrier there. There's just paint on the ground.
No, it's trust. And there are days when, somebody may not want
you
to do that.
don't even know them. You're trusting people through a social contract you don't even know.
Social contract.
Yes. It's crazy.
But it's what's crazy about these Waymos too, though? Like, Nashville is one of 5 cities that'll have it. Like, that's pretty cool that we're one of 5.
We're growing very fast. I assume Austin's one of them.
Austin's one of them.
Yes, it is.
San Francisco, Phoenix.
Yeah. Phoenix. Yeah, I think Phoenix has them now. Like, it has had them for a while. All right. Good story. Let's go to Morgan.
All right, so there's a video, ring camera footage from Oregon, where there's this truck that went flying 100 feet through the air straight into a house, completely knocking out like their bathroom, their living room area, and the ring footage looks like it came from the sky.
Why? Was it like, what was the ramp?
They say that the guy that was driving struck a dirt mound and he was speeding and distracted, speaking of distracted driving, and like hit it, and it caused him to just, you see in the ring camera footage, basically just shoot in the air and fly straight into this house.
Man, that the trajectory of that dirt mound had to be that so specific
Yeah.
to work out that way, because most dirt mounds, they're going to be a little taller and you're going to crash into it. It's going to slow you down. But for the ramp, and I haven't seen the video.
Yeah.
But did he die?
Well, what's crazy is so both passengers, there was a guy and somebody in the passenger seat. They both escaped with only minor injuries. And then everybody in the house, there was 4 people in the house sleeping, and they're all also okay. Surprisingly. But the video of this, like from another porch, truly looks like it was such a freak accident. Like somebody
was this?
threw the truck into the house. It was in Oregon.
Wouldn't happen with a Waymo. That I can guarantee you.
No.
Here's the video. Let's see. We're looking at the rain can. There's a house across the street. Oh my
gosh.
It looks like Dukes of Hazzard into that house.
Yeah, like straight up doesn't even look real.
Moment flying car smashes
Oh
into
my
that.
goodness. Dude, how fast is that car going? It was hauling butt.
Guys, that looks like AI.
This is like a neighborhood.
Dude, how amazing nobody got hurt. Like,
this,
no
What's
one.
up with that dirt mound being right there by a road, though? The placement of the dirt mound, I think,
but
needs to be
also
evaluated.
speed limit where this
Yeah.
is like max 30.
Yeah, Bones, he's flying.
Yeah.
I hear
Most
you.
people wouldn't.
They would get stuck in the
But
mound.
I can't control what other people do. I can't control where I put a dirt mound. Like, I can't control if other people are going to do 80 in a residential neighborhood.
I bet they thought it was in a safe place. He's probably not on the road. I mean, the mound's not in the middle of the road.
gosh. If they're watching on YouTube, can they see that, Mike?
Yeah, they can see it. Well, kind of, sort of.
That's crazy. Yeah, okay. Oh, glad everybody lived. That's a nice house it crashed into.
That
too.
is nice. And it looks like they were awake upstairs, too.
Nicole Kidman may have a new love interest.
Already?
Nicole Kid. It's been a while.
I feel like even by the time that they made the announcement, you're already
Oh, right.
well into your.
Dang, hater.
No, I just, man.
That's it's kind of male hater.
No, listen. If
If
you would have said something
guys
about
move on
Keith.
so
Yes.
fast all
Yeah.
the
If
time.
you would have said something about Keith, I would have.
But there have been stories about Keith having a girlfriend already.
I haven't heard those.
Yeah, sure. It's all the artists they say he's been linked with. It's not been right. We've talked about him many times.
I just still don't want this to be true.
Nah,
man.
you're a hater. Nicole Kidman is being pursued by multimillionaire businessman Paul Salem, chairman of the board for MGM Resorts International. Insiders spilled to TMZ that Salem expressed interest in the actress, but emphasized they aren't. Oh, this is just some dude shooting a shot with press.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's not a real thing?
So he's.
Then why would they print the story unless he paid him to print the story? It says insiders spilled to TMZ that Salem expressed interest in the actress, but emphasized they aren't dating and they have not spent time alone together.
Okay.
Dude,
So
you just
nothing's
have a lot of
happening.
money and got TMZ to print a story for you. Yeah, that's funny. We can do some voicemails. Give me voicemail number 1, Ray.
Morning, studio. Listening back to Monday's part 2, and I'm honestly super shocked that Amy gets preferential treatment when it comes to the rooms on the cruises. Why is everybody not the same? Everybody works just as hard. I don't get it. Love to hear your thoughts.
Great question.
Yeah, I don't get it.
It's an
either.
absolute great
Trust me.
question.
I do not know.
Unbelievable.
I don't
Disrespect.
Who
Absolutely.
cares?
Let's ask Scuba Steve. Hey, Scuba Steve, why do you think Amy gets preferential treatment? Honest answer, please.
In life or with the show?
In life. In this situation with the show and the cruise.
I think you just kind of look at like the hierarchy and the order of importance. Bobby being the host of the show, it is the Bobby Bones Show. And then I think the next person in line would be Amy as like your official co-host and counterpart. And then it trickles on down.
Go ahead. Keep going.
Well, no, you guys have the same. You and Lunchbox have the same room.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's the answer right there.
I don't like the word importance. Like, that's not a good word.
Everybody's important.
Right.
Well, everyone's important, sure, if you want to wear kid gloves and be honest about it. But if we're just getting down to the nitty gritty and just thinking about it, there's a 1, there's a 2, and then the rest.
This is the problem with the world right now.
Well, but let's say you're the Lakers.
Yep.
And does LeBron get more benefits than
I bet
But
it
Amy's not,
Austin
Amy's not
Reeves.
LeBron.
Okay.
No, but
okay.
Bobby is.
I'll be LeBron. Amy
No,
can be
no.
Luca.
Amy's not Luca. Let's relax.
But
Let's stop.
Bad example, man. Bad
Yeah.
example.
no,
I
and you know, Lunchbox is Hachimura. And
Amy is a role player just like we are.
the data says otherwise.
He's so
Yeah.
mad.
The data in like how big her podcast is, the revenue she brings in with sponsors, the data would argue. Now, as humans, yes, we're all even.
I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but she
well-
does have the advantage of revenue because she's the female. She's one female. There's a lot of males.
I'm a male.
But that's what I'm saying. There's more males.
I got nipples. Can you milk me?
Greg.
So, yeah.
That's not true. Morgan's on the show. She's in the room.
But she's not the same
She's
level.
not what?
She's not the same level as Amy.
I thought you just said we shouldn't have hierarchy.
Yeah, why isn't she?
Yeah, why isn't
No.
she the same?
I'm not saying we shouldn't. I'm saying that Amy is the same as me and Eddie is below us.
Me? What did I do?
Nothing.
Like, why am I below you guys?
Just the facts.
But that's what we could say about Amy. Like, it's just the facts.
I just don't agree with that, though.
And that's okay. You don't have to agree.
Yeah.
Well, who made the decision on the
No
rooms?
idea.
Did you have influence on this?
None. I didn't even know.
No,
what,
he was shocked when we started saying our rooms.
I laughed
he was genuinely
out loud
shocked.
when Amy, before we went on the air, was like, because she was just joking. Because Scuba Steve was complaining about his room.
Yeah, because someone jacked my room and took mine and gave me their crappy room.
Oh, is that what happened?
That's what I found out. Yeah, I found out that 2 people that should be on that particular area, one of them allegedly slid himself up and then slid me down.
Who?
Who?
Oh.
Why do you do noise?
Oh,
It's
we
code.
know.
It's code.
It's
Who?
a code.
It's code for people.
That's code?
Do you know what the code is?
Oh,
Mike?
yeah.
We texted me.
Mike knows the code.
Code. There's a
So
code?
Scuba got... okay, so Scuba gets changed.
Okay. So then...
And then I fought for Wi-Fi, and I found out we may not have upgraded Wi-Fi like I asked for.
I found out we have Wi-Fi.
No,
No,
Eddie,
oh,
you
Eddie,
have
we
no
got
idea,
lied
dude.
to.
So Scuba got
What?
replaced by
What?
the head of sales.
Which is ridiculous.
Why are you
Okay.
giving away code?
No.
I don't know codes. I don't know why we can't say. I don't know what the deal is. What's up with the Wi-Fi?
I heard that we were getting Wi-Fi.
What I think there's easily Wi-Fi on.
No.
Yeah.
No, there's not. There's not.
What do you know, Lunchbox?
I talked to Scuba this morning, and he said they just said that to be nice to you yesterday. They're still trying to get us Wi-Fi.
And there were supposed to be different levels of Wi-Fi because I asked for you, Eddie, as a video editor, to have a more powered Wi-Fi because you're transferring large files, and they go, "Ooh, I don't know about that." And
I
so,
was going to say.
and so I was like, when we do this from the ground floor, we should have some basic necessities laid out. These are the things that we need, and then we can go from there. But they just kind of bent over backwards and just said, "Whatever, sure, that's fine. We don't need it."
Well, what about the top of the tower where Amy and I are? Will we have access to good Wi-Fi?
You have regular Wi-Fi, but you have
Oh,
Wi-Fi.
yes.
The top.
LeBron and Luca need our Wi-Fi. I didn't know anything about it.
I didn't either, and I don't know who makes that decision. Maybe Scuba knows. I know it wasn't Scuba. So it's nobody on the show that was making that decision. And so...
It's people that think they know.
You know what I don't like though? Stuff like they
That's
told
the
us
problem.
yesterday. They told us yesterday just to be nice. Why are you trying to be nice? Just tell us. Do we have Wi-Fi? No Wi-Fi.
Wait, be nice to who? Wait, they're telling y'all be
That's what they
nice?
said. No, they told you have Wi-Fi just to be nice.
And
but
then
you
an
really
hour
don't.
later, they told Scuba the truth about Wi-Fi is still a touchy subject.
Like, why can't they just be real with it? Like now,
I'm
it's
sure it's going to be fine.
Yeah.
now it's like we're really not important. They're lying to us to our face.
But it's the first time we're doing it, so I think there's a lot of growing pains and figuring things out.
And there's a lot of lack of communication between
Yes.
us and them, and they're saying things. Guys, I'm telling you, I've ridden this horse before. It's going to be fine. It's going to be great.
So we're gonna be
Well,
in the top.
the whole thing is going to be great. But I'm talking about what you guys are worried about. It's going to be great. You're going to get Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
We have to do the show from there.
Man, stupid question though. How do we get Wi-Fi on the boat? Like
I have no idea, dude. That's like being on an airplane getting Wi-Fi. Like, I don't know how this happens.
It's Elon Musk satellite, the Starlink.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Give me number 5, please.
I have 2 questions for Eddie. One, did you pay for dinner last week with your wife, Bobby and Caitlin? And 2, have you seen any of the new Whataburger items that you taste tested? I saw a billboard the other day, and it looked like something new, and I wondered, did Eddie try that? Let me know.
You want to answer the first one?
Eddie tried to pay.
Yeah, we talked about it.
Yeah. She may have missed it, though. I don't think everybody hears everything. Dang, Hayden.
I didn't mean that way, but I'm like, yeah, I was making sure, like, we did talk about it, right?
We did.
Because, like, I forget. And I'm like, we talked about that.
We did. Eddie tried, but he was trying to be sneaky, and he was challenging me to a sneak off.
I wasn't challenging.
You were. And so I won the sneak off, but he tried to pay. I did pay, but he tried to pay. So he gets full credit. And then I don't know about the Whataburger stuff.
The Whataburger stuff, I've been looking at the new items. Those are not Scuba, and you can help me with this because you taste tested too. I haven't seen anything that we've done, right?
Yeah, I don't know what's in the billboard and all that, but yeah, but they came out with some new chicken stuff. I'm just not sure if it's the ones we tried or not.
And you guys signed an NDA, right? You can't say what you had?
I think we can talk about what kind of food it is, right?
It's not that interesting, but anyway. But you did sign an NDA about
It seems like if you
right?
signed an NDA, you wouldn't be able to talk about the type. Oh, I guess maybe like
I can tell you if it's a
beef?
burger or a chicken, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we don't care.
Not at all?
Nah.
Not even just a little bit?
Nah, not really.
Okay.
Yeah. Number 6, Ray.
So I have a conspiracy theory for Lunchbox's illnesses. Years ago, when the tree fell through his house and he was determined not to fix it so he could get on TV, what are the odds that the patchwork he had was ill-prepared and water got all inside of his house and his attic and his insulation, and his home has slowly molded over the years, creating the sicknesses that everybody could be getting? Just a thought.
Lunchbox?
Oh, no, it wasn't patchwork, man. It's good. It's like a real roof. Like they put real shingles, they put real wood. They did all real work when they fixed it. So there is no patchwork. Like it's a real house.
You're not understanding.
Maybe we should have your house checked for mold, though.
Why?
Explain to him what he means, Eddie.
Mold is not strep throat.
Cool.
Well, yeah, he's just saying that like you left it open so you can get insurance, or I don't know, maybe on TV or whatever, and that causes water causes mold. So all that time that you didn't get it fixed could cause mold, and that could get you.
Yeah. Oh, but they would have seen the mold when they were fixing it.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, not all mold is able to be detected with the eye.
And also, if that's not their job to look for it, they're there to patch the hole. They're not there to check for the mold. I went through that issue myself. Yeah. Ended up having to cut a hole back in.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about mold and
ceiling.
strep throat, but I don't think there's mold in my house. I haven't seen any.
It could be not just strep throat with everything you've had going on.
Yeah. Maybe we should just test your body for mold. Like some people have mold sensitivity. Like somebody could live in a house that has mold and it could be months before anything shows up. Somebody that has is hypersensitive to it, it could take an hour and they start to have different ailments.
And you're very hypersensitive to everything. Everything.
So,
I don't know about that.
Why do you always go to like no first? Like you're the doctor. Like you every time somebody's like, "Hey, it could be this," you're always like, "No."
Lunchbox, they're.
Hey, remember Dunning-Kruger?
Oh yeah, the law firm.
No,
not the law firm.
The person who's always right is
dumb.
You can never teach them that they're not right.
No, I never said I couldn't be taught. I've learned things in my life, but.
But do you know a lot about everything?
I know some about a lot.
There he is.
So you may have seen the story about all the condoms in the Olympic Village.
Is that real?
Yeah, that's always been real.
So, but it's not that they're so 10,000 condoms. They were out of condoms after 3 days. But it's not because they're all having sex. It's because everybody keeps them as souvenirs.
Oh. Okay, well, they don't say that in the story.
Of course they don't, because that's not fun. It's, wow, look at all these young athletes having sex with each other all the time.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure that's happening some, but mostly it's people taking them and saving them.
Well, and now I watch the Olympics, and I'm just like, well, they're hooking up. They're hooking up.
And they might be, but that's really not why 10,000 condoms were gone in 3 days in the Olympic Village.
Oh.
It's because if you see free stuff that's cool, you want to take it back with you.
How do you know that? Did you read that somewhere?
Memorabilia.
No, it just makes sense.
But then they should tell us the truth, because the whole world
it
right
could
now
have
is
been
thinking
10,000 T-shirts that were just laying on a table.
Yeah. Or
wow, can you believe they're wearing all these shirts in the village? No, they're taking them because it's fun to take.
I was thinking like little matches.
Yes.
Equivalent. Like there's just tons of them sitting in a bowl, so you grab a handful, and it's like,
that.
Okay.
Completely agree. Ray, give me number 7.
I got 2 girls. They love going to the dance, and Amy was right. It's just basically the girls dancing. But I thought it was funny is this is coming from the guy who kisses his dad on the lips. And you're talking about a dance with your daughter being cringe? Maybe you need to check yourself, Lunchbox.
Okay, this is Lunchbox saying that dad-daughter dances are gross and cringy. And he's saying you still kiss your dad on the lips, but that's not cringe.
No, it may be cringe to other people, but it's not creepy. It's not weird. I think getting dolled up and taking your daughter out on a date is weird. It's creepy. Like if you just want to go grab a bite to eat at Chili's, that's fine. But the whole doing the hair and taking pictures and it's weird.
Yeah, how dare parents create special moments and memories with their children?
So if a mom got dressed up in her ball gown and a son is wearing a tux, you'd be like, what is going on? It is so weird.
I really wouldn't think that was that weird if there was like a mother-daughter.
Because everybody, here's what, and this is what I liked, is everybody's response is like, it's a dad's duty to teach their daughter how they're supposed to be treated. And so the son doesn't get taught how to treat a woman. I mean, like, That's not one of the things. It's just weird.
That has nothing to do with it. A son has nothing to do with what we're talking about, which is a dad-daughter.
Do they have mother-son dances?
No. I heard they do, just from listeners, but I've never seen one.
Never seen one in my life. Now, my Facebook feed is not flooded with pictures of, moms and their son. I'm yours, but with the dads, it is. It's like, oh, no, that's not what you're supposed to put up.
And I would say to each their own, but I don't think there's anything wrong with a father-daughter dance. It is a bit odd. Lunchbox kisses his dad on the mouth still, but that's a to each their own.
Does he do both his parents, though?
Yeah, for sure.
It's mom and dad.
Still weird.
Even weirder.
Yeah.
But Eddie, what's weirder, that or the daughter-dad dance?
I don't know.
The daughter-dad dance is not weird.
No, Eddie already agreed that it is.
I'm not on his side, but it sounds, on paper, it sounds weird.
On paper,
but
no,
I
it
guarantee
doesn't.
you, Eddie, if you had a daughter and this was going on, you would get dressed up and you would love it.
Probably. And I don't like how he says dolled up. Like,
they do.
That girl gets dolled up. That makes it sound so gross.
We're going to go to our Tyler Reddick interview. And so Tyler Reddick won the Daytona 500. I didn't ask him about this because I knew that everybody was probably asking about this. But you see the thing of Michael Jordan grabbing his son's butt over and over and over again?
Yeah, I saw it on TMZ.
Okay.
There's video of it?
Oh, yeah.
I never saw it.
It was super viral for like 2 days. He had ice down his clothes and that's him. It was weird looking. I'm not going to say it wasn't weird, but that's what it was. And I've seen him answer it so many times at this point, so I didn't ask him about that. But we do talk about Michael Jordan, and so we're going to play this now. This is Tyler Reddick, winner of the Daytona 500 here on the show. All right, that's going to do it. We're done. Anything, Amy, before we go?
I just want everybody to feel good.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank God.
About
Thank God.
our situation. I just
the cruise.
Yes.
Oh, I don't. I love
What
the
were
drama.
you thinking?
I don't love
Life,
the drama.
general.
No,
That'd be great.
I mean, yeah, in general,
Like,
I
listeners
want
feel
that
good.
too. You're right. I do want that too. But I think just like sometimes when we've had cruise talk the last couple days, and it just
Well, it's easy
there's
for
a
you
little
to
bit
say.
of tension.
Yeah, easy
no,
up
no,
there,
no.
high
I don't
up there.
like it. What do you want me to do?
Easier to comment from the penthouse?
Do you
Little
want
bit.
me to? I feel like it's Bobby. You don't understand the awkward position that I'm in.
You're the one that made the joke that started this whole thing.
No,
Yes.
I didn't make the joke.
It literally, was.
because I was like, oh my gosh.
Let me say this.
Whatever, letter,
I'm
number.
happy to play this game, so you can go first.
No. Okay, I didn't know what everybody else was, and then when you started saying the things, then I pulled up my form and I looked at my room letters, and so I said them, and I was like, oh, I'm this, like. And then Mike goes, oh my gosh, this is like the Titanic.
I'd like to give the actual.
That is what happened.
Okay, so this is what happened. I am asking Scuba, like, hey, what time are we going on the boat, whatever. He's like, you got to email about it. And then I come in and I'm like, hey, when's everybody getting everywhere? This is off air. And I pull up my room and I got some room. And I say, this is it. And then Scuba's complaining about his room.
Yeah.
And so then everybody goes to their emails to pull it out. And both Eddie and Lunchbox said, I don't know what the room's called, but we got the level 3 room.
Yeah, so we were all saying our rooms.
But then Amy opens hers and goes, I got level 2.
Yeah, you started laughing. Amy.
It's not that evil.
It was. And that's why I was like, oh, we got to record this because
No,
however this
it
shakes out is
wasn't.
going to be interesting.
No, it was
Because I didn't know. I
Okay.
had no idea.
I just would like, yes, it was funny. It wasn't an evil laugh, but now that it's turned into this whole thing, it's
I
just
would say you're the
awkward.
one that spurned the whole thing.
Well, I can't help that that's the room I was given.
Yes, it's
And
hilarious.
that it was funny.
I'm not even holding it against you.
Yeah, I can get the humor, and even Mike's joke was funny, but then it was like,
And then you brought it up again. You're just like, well, I hope everyone just is okay with the situation. Like, what?
Hope everybody feels good.
We're not okay with the situation.
how can we make it better though? Because like I don't want it to get awkward on the boat. Like
Oh, it's
when
already
we
awkward.
we have to go to our rooms. Like I'll give Lunchbox my room.
Okay.
No, you won't.
I love it.
Why would you say
You
that?
heard it
Don't.
here.
Don't.
You heard it
Don't.
here. That's contract
It's
binding.
setting precedent. It's setting precedent.
That is
for all
binding.
Precedent for
I'm
what?
going to the people.
It's not binding.
No, it is binding. She just said it.
It's not binding.
What
Just
do you
because
mean?
you say
I
something
could-
is not binding.
Oh, yeah,
That's
right.
not what binding means.
I could take this to court, and she
No,
just.
you can't.
This is
But
an oral contract.
There's no such thing.
Oh my goodness! You want to bet?
Yes, because you both didn't agree to even.
No, I agreed, and she agreed.
No.
I agree. I'll take your room. Oral
All right, we're done.
contract.
We will see you guys tomorrow.